Hey, you like it out here, huh? I do too. Look what we got. Smell my cucusa. You like? He loves this thing. I don't know why. Maybe it was around a dog. This is my cucusa. And it's one of the world's longest zucchinis. Yes, this is a zucchini. I've mentioned this in the episodes before, but I have it out here in the Voodoo Garage because I want to slice the end off and take the seeds out. I want to grow cucusa, but I don't want to just order regular seeds. I want whatever seeds came with whatever grew this monster to the size that it grew. So I want some good quality genetics in my seeds. So I'm going to slice the end off, take the seeds out because it's hollow. Hear that? Yeah, you can hear the seeds in there. I'm going to let the seeds fall out and then glue the end back on so that nobody ever knows that I slice into the cucusa. Yeah, cucusa. I said it right, right? Yeah, cucusa. And while I do that, I'm going to show you a couple updates on the Voodoo grow room upstairs. And but while I do that, I agreed with my friends on Facebook that if they picked a word and it got the most thumbs up, I would use that word 6 times in this episode. And I really had no idea how this was going to go. So I never do know what I'm doing. I just basically think something up, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But this worked out really good. I said pick a word and thumb up the word that you like of the ones everybody picks, and the most popular word I'll use in this episode 6 times. Well, we had over 420 comments. 420 people. I mean, they were just going nuts. 420 comments, and they were having words like tubular and garden hoe and shoe and strange words. But the one that won was herbaceous. I don't know if it's herbaceous or herbaceous, but I know somebody will correct me. Thank you very much. Anyway, herbaceous was the word that won. Problem is, being the expert gardener that I am, I have no idea what the word means. I know it means something having to do with plants, duh, but I don't know exactly what the word means. So I thought, I'll go to online and I'll check the internet, because if the internet tells me what it is, it must be true, right? So I checked out the meaning of the word, and so I'm going to use the word herbaceous 6 times in this video while I'm sawing the butt off of this cucusa and taking its seeds. And after this is done, I'm going to announce, I'm going to do this while I say I'm going to announce. I'm going to announce a little itty bitty voodoo contest, and I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun, and so is the prize. So I'm going to get started, and you guys go take a look at the voodoo room, and we'll meet back here in about 5 minutes, okay? Let's go do this. Well, you would think I know what I'm doing, but actually I don't. Normally when I'm cutting stuff like tree limbs, I use this saw. Yeah, it's a little bad looking saw, isn't it? Those teeth will mess you up. But if I use this, hey, I'm talking here. Can you just not do that? Hold on. Thank you. Stupid dehumidifier. Anyway, I don't like to be interrupted by machines. This would make a really big gash in your arm. I mean the cucusa, if I were to saw it. So I'm not going to use that. So what I thought, and this is what I thought I'd use a hacksaw. Normally that's a fine blade that's used for metal. And I thought the blade is really fine. Maybe it'll make a fine cut, and when I put it back together, it won't look so, I don't know, bad. Okay, let's see if I'm right. This is beautiful. This is a tomato tree, and it's not really a tomato plant. I think I mentioned this in a previous episode. Yep, it's a tomato tree, and it has some really funky fruit. But I planted this on July 13th from seed, and somebody sent me the seeds for this. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the leaves. They look kind of like beans. But this herbaceous little thing grows to be really, really tall. It gets a woody stem, but for right now, it doesn't. It's a green stem, and it puts out some really funky fruit. And I can't wait to get this growing in the Voodoo Garden. That is going to be a beauty. And it's the only one that sprouted, so it's the only one I have. I got to take really good care of that thing. It doesn't look that pretty, but it doesn't have to look pretty to grow in the Voodoo Garden. My little herbaceous wonder. This, well, what's left of this is a carnation. Yep, here's another dead flower. But it's been growing here from seed, and I wanted to show you this because take a look at this. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. I think it's beautiful. This put out flowers right here in the Voodoo room, and I pollinated it with my finger. Yeah, I pollinated the flower. The flower died, and take a look. I think that's a seed pod. Yeah, a little tubular looking thing with a little hole in the top. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I've never had a carnation plant grow for me, and I've never pollinated one. This is all new stuff to me, so some of you may think, what the heck? For me, it's actually quite new, and I'm fascinated. I'm going to let this dry out on the plant, and then hopefully I'll get some seeds from this, and I'm going to grow some more carnations in my Voodoo room. I would love to have a whole crop of these, but apparently they need more light because these are kind of wimpy looking. So maybe at my new place I can take these seeds and plant them outside and have a whole area full of carnations. That would be cool. That would be really cool. These are the cocoa army. Yep. They start out as this really creepy looking seed. For those of you that haven't followed the progress of the cocoa army, a really funky looking seed that comes in a pod. You plant it and it grows really, really fast. The stem is really green to start out with. Very herbaceous looking. I wondered how I was going to squeeze that in, but yes, very herbaceous plant. But eventually the stem gets woody and it turns into this really beautiful tree. But these were growing in itty bitty cups like this. Yeah, and they will stay in there for quite a long time because the roots start out very, very slow. But after a while, yes, they do have to go into bigger cups because they start growing extremely fast and extremely furious. And, oh, try not to drop one. It's looking beautiful. These are going to last for years and years. I have no idea why I grew so many, but I think it's because I had so many seeds and I really couldn't stand to see them all die. So, yep, I got a ton of them. A few of them died, but I still have all of these, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with all those trees. But I wanted to show you my little sea of green. This little cutie does not get the attention I think it deserves. It's a beauty, and it has gone through heck. It started growing, then it almost died, and then I brought it through, and then it almost died, and then eventually it got to the point where it's not almost dying half the time. It stopped putting out dead leaves, and it started growing these really weird looking stems. Look at these. They're all green, and they're kind of like a flat leaf type of stem. Yes, herbaceous little wonder. Yep, and it's doing beautifully. This is a Spanish lime, and the fruits they put out, people just love these things. I've never tried one, and I've never grown one, so this is an absolute first for me. I don't know whether it's doing good or bad, but this is what it looks like in the Voodoo room. Say hi to my Spanish lime. Say hello to my little friend. One last thing on the Voodoo tour today. Look way back there, behind the miracle fruit. See? Dragon fruit, yep. I had that thing growing from a little itty bitty, teeny tiny dragon fruit sprout that I bought, and it grew, and then it started to look funky, and I was going to throw it away, and then I kept it, and it's been hiding out back there. But take a look at what it's been doing lately. We have a new shoot coming out right here at the tip, and I don't know why. It just decided to do that, but look at the growing thing that's going right down towards the bottom. Let me pan down and take a look at that thing. Holy moly. Yeah, it looks like a snake, doesn't it? It's just zzz, zzz, and this little herbaceous looking tip. And it's just hanging there. Yeah, this thing is freestanding and just hanging there. No support at all, because I gave up on trying to control this thing. I thought, you know what? You got all the room in the world. Do what you want to do. I'm open to that. Cool. Take a look at this. The inside of a cucusa. Ooh, it's hollow. Yep. Weird, huh? Okay, let's see if we can get these seeds out. Give me my seeds. Like, don't eat that rascal. Eh. Holy cow. How many seeds can you get into one of these things? Eh. Holy cow. Huh. I know there's more. I know there's more. Oop. Ooh. I think I got them all. Son of a gun. Yeehaw. And I think I can just take some glue and look at that. I can put this back together and it's really not that bad. Well, actually I think it goes this way. Or maybe it goes this way. I don't know, it goes some way. We'll figure that out later, but ooh. It's like a piñata, isn't it? Look at this. Cucusa seeds. Gosh, I can grow a whole field of these things. Oh, you know what? That's what I should do. I should actually take these seeds to Iowa when I move, and I'm going to have all the open land that I need. I should grow like a little field of crazy cucusas and save the seeds and give them away. Wouldn't that be cool? What do you think? Funky looking seeds. Look at that. They don't look like regular squash seeds, do they? Yep, and this is a zucchini, by the way. When you grow this, it grows extra long, and sometimes they curl around and stuff, but it is a zucchini, and you can slice it up, dice it up, fry it up, eat it raw, shred it, any way you want it. It is a wonderful, delicious vegetable. Look it up online sometime, and you can see what a cucusa is. Wow, amazing. This is the greatest gift ever, I swear. I get so many cool things from people, and it just never ceases to amaze me and entertain me too. So I'm gonna put the, ooh, dust, cucusa dust. Hey, little massage? No? Yes? He doesn't want a massage. He wants to go out. But anyway, here goes a little voodoo contest. I'm buying a house in Iowa, and I would like for you to pick the price in whole numbers, what I'm going to end up paying for this house. Okay, this I don't include closing costs or anything like that. They asked a certain price. I offered a certain price. They refused that, and they countered with a price. I countered with another price. Now we're waiting for, I think, the final answer. So post your answer in the comment section below. I'm going to let this go for exactly well, actually, I can't say for 1 week because I don't know when I'm going to hear from them. I'll let it go until we agree on a price. Once we agree on a price, I'm going to end this, and I'm going to look for the person who came the closest to the actual price, because you don't even know what the price is. So don't worry about getting it exact. If you come the closest to the actual price, this is what you're going to win. We have an onion. Yes, we have an onion. A Kelsey onion, in fact, grown in Ray's garden in 2013 in a loving way with compost, plenty of deep well water with no chlorine, no GMO, no nothing, just good old-fashioned gardening and love. Back to you, Ray. Now, I know that that's a silly prize, but this is a Voodoo Garden. What did you expect? A new car? You're not going to get it. Anyway, it's not just an ordinary onion. This is a Kelsey onion. A Kelsey onion is the world's largest onion. It was grown in competition, and it won the prize one year for the world's largest onion. Yeah. And I bought some seeds, and I grew them in my garden organically in my homemade compost from the chickens that I raise here. So I grew these onions from seed in my garden this year, and that's how big the onion got. It was the largest onion that I got. You can take this onion and you can slice it, and you can have big, huge honkin' slices of the sweetest, most delicious onion. By the way, I've tried this, and they are amazingly mild. You slice into it, and it isn't one of those real strong ones that make you cry. It's a sweet onion that has a mild flavor. It's absolutely delicious. It's huge. You can get a big slice on a hamburger and just, you know, overpower the hamburger with this big old onion slice. Or you can grow this in your garden next year, let it go to seed, and then get your own seeds from this onion and grow Kelsey onions all the time in your garden, or give the seeds to friends. So that is my little prize to you for this little tiny voodoo contest, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you participate in it. It's going to be fun. Later on in the fall, I'm going to run another contest. I'm going to be giving away a cocoa pod. Yes, I will. Because people love the idea of growing cocoa trees in their house, chocolate trees, and so I'm going to have a contest, and I am going to ship you a cocoa pod. By the way, I can only ship to the United States because shipping cocoa pods overseas is really, really tricky. And by the way, this onion, that's only for people in the United States. If you're participating in this contest and you're overseas, I'm going to find another gift, and I don't know what it is, but I'm going to dig through my seeds, I'm going to dig through my stuff, I'm going to find you something personalized, something very cool, and I'm going to send it to you in an envelope. So if you're overseas, go ahead and participate in this, and by the way, make your guesses in American dollars. I have no idea how to do euros, krones, rupees, rubles, a box of rocks. I have no idea how to translate that. So make it in American dollars, and I think that's pretty much it. Is this it? Yay, high five. Sorry about that. I don't abuse this dog. Anyway, I got to get going. Rascal, he's already gone. I got to get going too. Thanks for joining me in the Voodoo Garden. I really do appreciate it. I'm out of here. Rascal, let's get out of here.